we can kick your we not keep that. I can be keep it. Get on the floor, tell them what we do. Everything activity, something that we produce. Yeah, all day, make sure don't go to jail. But let the money spend, let them use their play. I'm up for my loss, soon I'm different. When chicken say, it's all constant. Unboxing. Anything you need, let me know. You say my body, you are chill. I do mobile, wasn't here more. Just Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. My story different. When chicken say, it's so classic. I swear I'm different. When chicken say, it's so fussing. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, you must report it. Don't take law in your hand, call the right authority. Really can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a you must take it, I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make a peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make a peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper. Keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper. The people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper. Stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper. Keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Are you in search of a place you can get quality petroleum products? Well, I got news for you. Mayoba & Sons Incorporated is the company to meet all your petroleum needs. We are one of Liberia's leading importers and distributor of petroleum products on the Liberian market. We are fully capacitated to deliver your petroleum and diesel products anywhere in Liberia. Mayoba & Sons Incorporated, we do rental of dump trucks, tanker trucks, heavy equipment, D8, front loader, excavator. Our clearing and forwarding agency is fast, reliable, and can deliver your goods on time. Mayoba & Sons have improved the quality of reconstituted distributions and importation by financial institutions empowerment. Our head offices are located at the Garnersville Town Hall Junction on Barnesville Road and Freeport Sigma Compound on the Bushra Island. For more information, call us on cell numbers 0886 512 379, 0777 512 379, or 0777 255 030, or email us Mayoba, MAYOUBAHS @yahoo.com, or visit our website www.mayobaliberia.com. Our mission is to keep petroleum on the Liberian market stable, effective, and efficient. Our vision is that our presence be felt in the 15 counties with outstanding commitment. Mayoba & Sons, Liberia's pride.
Robbie, why you taking it?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exodus Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exodus Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide it. So we start to talk. Come on, so go in deep and deeper. Put it to Ichiki. Be that living since in her.
What happened? Mama, you still do other air? No, let's still boy. Hey, yes, the mama to our party. I go see what I'm want. Share mama, we are only down face.
For what's a blood?
What tablet, man, piece, let me what tablet, piece.
No,
point. No, stop it. You can't do that. How you a boy human being? Let me know like Rosafi. Let me know like Rosafi. You tell human being you're a boy human being. Let's stop the kind of thing. If we catch criminal or somebody commit crime in our community or whatsoever, take that to the law or carry that to the nearby police station and report that to the police. Let the police themselves investigate and find out whether he right or wrong. Yesterday I was coming from Keba. A brother walk along truck accident. They say the truck hit the motorboat ball. All the motorboat men plus the keke men get and they say the one when the driver in the truck. It's wrong. Let's stop more violence. Maybe the accuser or somebody that you feel are criminal, they may not be criminal. But when you take them to the police station, based upon the police who investigation, they will tell you that they man that criminal or not. Please, my people.
Who are you?
You policeman.
Why you moppy?
Yeah, come here. Yes, you're all right. As I was saying, yeah, let's stop that kind of thing. Take it to the law. You not get one right under the law, nobody right until the law can say you are right or wrong. Please, I beg you, my people.
Who say you?
If I say who tell you,
So say who?
so say oh man, same Zion, the man who get crime stopper. He the one say I'm gonna tell you, nobody gonna take the law in a hand. Don't say the same. Say in the Bible say, oh man, same Zion say, don't take the law in your hand. You have to come away. You want it was you who will be the first now to attack me.
Yeah, not true. Yeah, yeah, I feel
you. They all it out there. Oh man, same Zion, looking at Jesus for you.
When chicken say, it's all constant. When chicken say, it's all frosting. That boy every day activities. 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 Do not take break, think I know you to say. You and your friends, boom, that's every day, every day. But I want every day activities. Sometimes I make it just right. Tell her to be positive. You come to my house, what you eat and you drink. Go to money, where you can say that for me. What did they say? And they cannot in the truth. I like be every day, that what we do. No despite the day that we can kick it while we nothing glass. They can believe it. Every day, money logo. Get on the floor, tell them what we do. Every day, the song that we produce. Get all day, make sure don't go to jail. But let the money spend, let them music play. Sooner take break. When chicken say, it's all constant. When chicken say, it's all frosting. That boy every day activities. 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 Brief for the it's upon another team. Here I go to my case. I'm happily. Are you near? Get my marvelous. Saka, I'm more than Saka. You know, get my home and you hear this. I'm whatever back on it to see another day. What that's what I have to celebrate. You have to buy you say the toy. You got to get back to the toy. You want to deal with the person that you're married.
Good morning, people. Welcome to the midweek edition of the Print News on Freedom FM 87.9. Today is Wednesday, the 28th day of February 2024. My name is Wendell Nimne. I'm here this morning, and I'm your lone presenter this morning on the program from the Print News. And this morning, we're having some serious tech issues with most of the online stories. So we'll just take a few topics today and we'll bring them for discussion. So let me see this one first. Right, this is very important. And this is very, very important. Congress for Democratic Change National Chairman Mobake Molo has resigned from the opposition. That's from the position as chairman of the Coalition for Democratic Change. The decision was communicated through a formal resignation letter addressed to former President George M. Weah, the standard bearer of the CDC. All right, these are some of the trending stories we're going to be sharing with you. And as you may be aware, that the former president of Liberia is back into country, and we will also be talking about what went on at the Rabat International Airport. All right, so these are some of the things we're going to be sharing with you on this edition of the program from the Print News. Today is the birthday of the lady that's you, Mrs. Linda Noah, the wife of Cletus T. Noah, celebrates her birthday today. And we, your friends here at Freedom, want to wish you all the best as you celebrate this special day in your life. That's you, Mrs. Linda K.S. Noah, the wife of Cletus T. Noah, former Chief of Office Staff there at the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning in the office of former Minister Twe. Congratulations as you celebrate your birthday today. All right, so those of you celebrating, we also want to wish you the best. You're celebrating your wedding anniversary today. We want to say congratulations. Whatever the occasion is, we want to welcome you, say congratulations. And we also want to welcome our friend and sister that's KP Country First. Gatti passed away. She's in town. To welcome you to Liberia. Hope you enjoy your vacation. That's you, Gatti passed away. KP Country First. Welcome to Liberia. All right, and I'm told her birthday is on Sunday. Sunday is going to be the birthday of our sister and friend, Gatti passed away. Happy pre-birthday to you from all of us here at Freedom Radio. And today is also the birthday of you, Miss Winnis Bang. Winnis Bang celebrates her birthday today, and we say happy birthday to you. And we also want to say sorry to you for the loss of your uncle, George Doe of the Liberia National Police, who passed away day before yesterday. And to the bereaved family, want to say to all of you, sorry for your loss. All right, I'm still waiting on the folks there in the USA, Dapana and Gus, to join in, and together we can start up the discussion this morning. And you know, the main news, the news of the day is the resignation of the chairman of the CDC, Mobile Molo. So Mobile Molo have left the position as chairman of the Coalition for Democratic Change. And the former president of Liberia, His Excellency George Manneh Weah, is back into the country. And so we are here. And these are going to be stories we're going to be looking at on this edition of the program from the Print News. Let me take a short break to make some adjustments, and then we'll be right back.
What happened? Mama, you still do other air? No, let's still boy. Hey, you still more to our party. I go see what I'm Chairman, we are only down face.
For what's a plan?
What tablet, man, piece, what tablet, piece.
No,
Wayne. No, stop it. You can't do that. How you a boy human being? Let me look like Rosafi. Let me look like Rosafi. You tell human being you're a boy human being. Let's stop the kind of thing. If we catch criminal or somebody commit crime in our community or whatsoever, take them to the law or take them to the nearby police station and report them to the police. Let the police themselves investigate and find out whether he right or wrong. Yesterday, I was coming from Keba. A brother walk along truck. I said, no, they said the truck hit the motorball ball. All the motorball men plus the keke men get down. They said the one the driver in the truck. It's wrong. Let's stop more violence. Maybe the accuser or somebody that you feel are criminal, they may not be criminal. But when you take them to the police station, based upon the police who investigation, they will tell you that they may are criminal or not. Please, my people.
Who are you?
You policeman.
But you moppy?
Yeah, come here.
You go to ask me as I do. Yes, you're all right. As I was saying, yeah, let's stop that kind of thing. Take it to the law. You not get one right under the law. Nobody right until the law can say you are right or wrong. Please, I beg you, my people.
Who say you?
If I say who tell you,
So say who?
so say oh man, same Zion, the man who get crime stopper. He the one say I'm gonna tell you, nobody gonna take the law in their hand. Don't say they say in your mouth say oh man, same Zion say don't take the law in your hand. You have to come away. You want it was you who will be the first now to come attack me.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I feel
You. Hey, all the time there. Oh man, same Zion, we get it for you.
All right, so let me read this and then we can start the discussion together. Let me read this from the Independent Prop newspaper. CDC Molo resigns on heels of party headquarters eviction. Amidst report of a potential eviction of the former ruling party, the Congress for Democratic Change, CDC, of its current premises along the Tubman Boulevard, orders Congotown, the authoritative Independent Prop newspaper, has reliably gathered that the CDC chairman Mobake Molo has resigned as chairman of the CDC. According to a message posted on his official social media pages, former CDC chairman Molo stated that regardless of his unwavering commitments to the CDC amidst numerous challenges faced, particularly during the past 6 years of the CDC governance, there were some partisans in the highest seat who are committed to undermining his leadership. Molo stated that regardless of all the challenges, he is forced to resign due to diminishing opportunity for him to effectively fulfill his role as the people's chairman, stressing an advocate dedicated to supporting the people, which remains disheartening to encounter constraints that limit his ability to carry out the responsibility of the chairmanship. Today, I resign my position as chairman of the CDC. Following letter to the Standard Bearer outlines the details. Let's keep the CDC and Liberia peaceful. My resignation letter, Moba Molo said. The resignation comes on the heels of a purported closure of the CDC headquarters on tomorrow, according to a highly placed sources, for the part of payment of rent over the last 6 years. This could not be independently verified as the party's Secretary General, former Monrovia City Mayor, Jefferson Koji phone rang endlessly without response. Amidst the rumors of the potential closure of the CDC headquarters on tomorrow for indebtedness, CDC political leader, former President George Manneh Weah arrived after nearly 2 months of absence on family vacation today. Upon arrival, Mr. Weah said he is glad to be back home after a successful family vacation. Speaking briefly to the press, he told reporters that he is back home and ready to speak about the ills in the Liberian society. His statement may further intensify the political flame of the already heated debate relative to the controversial tenure saga, as initial pressure could be mounting on the 1 month and few days old government of President Joseph Newman Boakai. According to him, he is back and to do his party work, mainly to put his political institution to where it's supposed to be. Speaking about his vacation, he stated that he had a happy family time with his son, Timothy Weah, a professional footballer who plays for Juventus in Turin, Italy. We had a good time. We played Ludo and other games, and Timothy was happy to see us at his home for the first time since 6 years, when he were then working for the Liberian people, he further explained. The former Liberian leader, who did not specifically mention some of the ills he will be speaking about in the upcoming days, weeks, and months, was unable to use the newly constructed and dedicated Kla Mbuyia VIP lounge at the Rabas International Airport, which he officially turned over to the new government at the eve of his departure from government, as no official reason was given by the current government up to press time. Excerpt from the purported court order by the court, also speaking about his awards, he stressed that he acknowledged those awards which he continues to win over time for his good and hard works for his people. I did not go there, but I heard about the awards and I appreciate them. And over the years, I have been a hard-working man in Africa and the globe at large. As the most recent awards were not strange to me, he added, as the political corridors of the country looks already charged, especially with the Turnio official saga, University of Liberia indefinite closure amongst others, and with Wia's welcoming statement of returning home to speak about the ills in the society, it appears like in the coming days, weeks, and months, it will be heated political with statements, reactions, counter-reaction, as well as responses to characterize the corridors of the country. All right, so it says, at the same time, and with the disclosure by the CDC standard bearer that he is back to work for his party, the main opposition coalition for democratic change, the headquarters of the CDC, will once again be busy and a home of political activities. Meanwhile, the CDC's flag bearer returned home with his wife, former First Lady Kla Mbuyia, son Cham Mbuyia, former maritime boss Len Nangbe, and former chief of protocol at the executive mansion, Ambassador Nora Finabondo, as well as former special presidential aide Sekou Kalasco Damaro. And we can leave it right there. And this is, it says, the standard bearer, Congress for Democratic Change, CDC, February 27, 2024. This is, I think this is the letter of resignation sent to His Excellency by Chairman Moba Molu. All right, let me get to this new letter. It says here, let me get to it. Oh my God. Let's see the story. Let's see it right here. Okay, let me take it from this point. Yes, I'm there. And this is the letter. It says, I am writing, but let me just start from here. All right, this is the full text of former CDC Chairman Molo's statement. Your Excellency, George M. Weah, Standard Bearer, Congress for Democratic Change, CDC, February 27, 2024. Dear Mr. Weah, I am writing to formally tender my resignation as chairman of the Congress for Democratic Change. Consequently, I am also stepping down from the position of chairman of the Coalition for Democratic Change. Despite resigning from the chairmanship after 6 years of service, I want to assure you and the National Executive Committee that I remain a committed lifelong member of the Congress for Democratic Change. Undoubtedly, I have faced numerous challenges, particularly during the past 6 years of the CDC governance. However, I hold no resentment towards anyone for these difficulties, and I do not desire conflict. Throughout these trials, I am thankful to God for granting me the strength and patience to persevere, despite the hardships. They are not the primary reason for my resignation. However, one factor influencing my decision is the diminishing opportunity for me to effectively fulfill my role as the people's chairman, as an advocate dedicated to supporting the people. It is disheartening to encounter constraints that limit my ability to carry out my responsibilities. Mr. Standard Bearer, however, after careful consideration, I have chosen to remain positive and continue contributing to the peace and stability of the CDC despite resigning my chairmanship. As emphasized earlier, I hold deep love for the CDC and immense gratitude towards the hundreds of thousands of loyal partisans, young militants, and foot soldiers who have supported me during my tenure. Therefore, in my effort to uphold eternal party cohesion, I am exercising caution in my words to prevent any potential crisis. Although some may seek to exploit this situation for personal gain, my commitment to the party's well-being will prevent me from endorsing such endeavors. As the longest-serving chairman of the Congress for Democratic Change, I am humbled by the overwhelming support I have received from our dedicated partisans across various demographics and locations. This support has contributed to a long period of stability, peace, and adherence to the rule of law within the CDC. Despite encountering challenges during our governance, we have achieved significant milestones, including upholding the rights of our partisans, maintaining a peaceful and democratic political institution, and ensuring the CDC's strength and competitiveness. Mr. Standard Bearer, regardless of recent election outcomes, we have made remarkable progress together. As your first militant since 2005, I have been one of your most steadfast political soldiers. While my loyalty to the CDC has been unwavering, I have occasionally found myself in disagreements with you, driven solely by my principles and love for the party. I am proud that despite crucial hurdles, we have painstakingly kept the torch of the CDC burning, such that even those who didn't believe in its efficiency now look up to it as the most potent political mechanism of redemption. Having served in various capacities over nearly 2 decades, I have diligently fulfilled my responsibilities, always with good intentions and without malice, even in my mistakes. Resigning from my position has undoubtedly been one of the toughest decisions I have ever faced. Yet, it was necessary to uphold the stability of the CDC and prevent any internal discord that could disappoint our loyal supporters, particularly the youth who have placed their trust in our party. Similarly, the prospect of opposing you deeply troubles me, which is why I opted not to assume the chairmanship when Mr. George G. Solo was removed in 2013. Moreover, I harbor doubts that I would have accepted the chairmanship in 2018 had I been offered a suitable governmental role. Foreseeing inevitable disagreements or necessary contention with you in the future, now that I am no longer chairman, I have newfound freedom to advocate for social justice and champion the interests of marginalized communities, irrespective of political affiliations. In the coming months, I intend to engage in consultation with relevant stakeholders, both within and beyond the CDC, aiming to rally passionate individuals to safeguard democracy, promote good governance, and uphold the rule of law. While I trust that the CDC will continue its efforts to address injustices and hold the Unity Party-led government accountable, I am committed to contributing from a civil society perspective, advocating for peace, good governance, human rights, the rule of law, and socio-economic equality for all Liberians. I appreciate the members of the independent press who, despite not always aligning with my preferences in their publications or broadcasts, most exhibited fairness and balance in covering our press conferences and interactions. In conclusion, I would like to offer one final piece of advice, Mr. Standard-Bearer, which I have previously communicated to you in a briefing note. It is crucial to assemble a proficient team of foreign policy experts to engage with key Western capitals, such as Washington, Brussels, number 10 Downing Street, and others. These engagements should involve discussions regarding international decisions made during our tenure, aiming to rebuild confidence and provide assurances to our international partners. As we endeavor to revitalize the CDC domestic and global political standing, I stress the importance of patriotism, the enhancement of relations with Washington and its invaluable allies. Neglecting to capitalize on our historical ties with the U.S. will be a missed opportunity, especially considering Liberia's strategic significance within the United States sphere of influence. Therefore, strengthening ties with the U.S. and its European counterparts is a good step forward, even for a major opposition party. Thank you for taking the time to consider this letter, and I extend my best wishes to you and the party's leadership. Sincerely yours, Mobake Molu Jr., former Chairman, Congress for Democratic Change. Well, folks, you heard it. That's the letter written to His Excellency, former President of Liberia, George Manneh Weah, by the outgoing Chairman of the Congress for Democratic Change, Mr. Mobake Molu Jr. And you heard in that letter, and so it's going to be our talking points this morning. We have two things to talk about. What transpired at the Rabas International Airport when the former immediate president of the Republic of Liberia was denied the VIP lounge. So these are stories or talking points we're going to be sharing with you this morning. So again, we're going to take our break. We will take word from our sponsors. When we come back, we'll open up the phone lines to hear from you, our people. So let's take our break and be right back.
What happened? Mama, you still do air?
No, let's step on it. Hey, you step on my party. I go see what I'm
Chairman, we are only come face.
For what's a plan?
What tablet, man, piece. What tablet, piece. No, stop it. You can't do that. Are you a boy human being? Let me know that Rosafi. Let me know that Rosafi. You tell human being you're a boy human being. Let's stop the kind of thing. If we catch criminal or somebody commit crime in our community or whatsoever, take that to the law or carry that to the nearby police station and report that to the police. Let the police themselves investigate and find out whether he right or wrong. Yesterday, I was coming from Keba. A brother walk along truck accident. They say the truck hit the motorball ball. All the motorball men across the keke men get and they say they want when the driver in the truck. It's wrong. Let's stop more violence. Maybe the accuser or somebody that you feel they are criminal, they may not be criminal. But when you take them to the police station, based upon the police investigation, they will tell you that they may be criminal or not. Please, my people.
Who are you?
You policeman.
Were you a moppy?
Yep. Yes, you're all right. As I was saying, let's stop that kind of thing. Take it to the law. You not get one right under the law, nobody right until the law can say you are right or wrong. Please, I beg you, my people.
Who say you?
If I say who tell you,
So say who?
so say same Zion, the man who get Crime Stopper. He the one say, I'm gonna tell you, nobody must take the law in their hand. Don't say they say in the market say, same Zion say, don't take the law in your hand. You have to come away. You want it was you who will be the first now to come attack me.
Yeah, not true, yeah. Yeah, I feel
You. Hey, all the time there. Oh, man, same Zion, look, you get that teaser for you.
Are you in search of a place you can get quality petroleum products? Well, I got news for you. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated is the company to meet all your petroleum needs. We are one of Liberia's leading importers and distributor of petroleum products on the Liberian market. We are fully capacitated to deliver your petroleum and diesel products anywhere in Liberia. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated, we do rental of dump trucks, tanker trucks, heavy equipment, front loader, excavator. Our clearing and forwarding agency is fast, reliable, and can deliver your goods on time. Mayoba and Sons have improved the quality of reconstituted distributions and importation by financial institutions empowerment. Our head offices are located at the Garnersville Town Hall Junction on Barnesville Road and Freeport Seapark Compound on the Bourgeois Island. For more information, call us on cell numbers 0886 512 379, 0777 512 379, or 0777 255 030, or email us Mayoba, MAYOUBAHS @yahoo.com, or visit our website www.mayobaliberia.com. Our mission is to keep petroleum on the Liberian market stable, effective, and efficient. Our vision is that our presence be felt in the 15 counties with outstanding commitment. Mayoba and Sons, Liberia's pride.
Abby, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh no, Charles, tell me about it.
Exeter's Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exeter's Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide it. So we start to talk. Come on, so going deep and deeper. Put in thought to each key. Bila living sense in her.
It's about music. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands, all the right authority. Tell it can't take your law. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see you must target. I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see don't keep it. I'm a part to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Saya.
Crime Stoppers is here for you. When you see it, you report it. They are bringing safety to our various doorsteps. So please, when we have issues, let's involve the law and not to take the laws into our hands. So says Crime Stoppers Liberia. Folks, welcome back to the program from the Print News, and it's 10 minutes up to midday. We have with us Dapana and Gus with us on the show this morning. All right, so guys, before we bring you in, please, I've been receiving a lot of phone calls. I like to bring it here and say it. I like to say it here, so everybody listening to us will hear it. All right, I've been receiving calls about Gus and Dapana. Sometimes the way how they proceed on the show, our audience are saying that we shouldn't be doing it. When we have issues, let's, dress ourselves behind the microphones, but not, on the microphone. We can do it behind the scene, but not on the scene. So please, let's respect one another's opinion. And this is all about, the beauty of the job that we do. So welcome to the show, Dapana and Gus.
Thank you. Thank you, Winnie. I hope I'm loud and clear.
Very loud and clear.
So I want to say good morning to you. Good morning to the peace-loving people of Mama Liberia. I want to say good morning to Gus.
I want to say good morning to Gus. You just reduce your voice like that.
Yeah, I want for him to come in, or I can go ahead and say what I want to say.
Gus, let's hear you.
Go ahead.
All right. So when
yeah,
I haven't come here to take praise of anything, but I think today I'm a proud man. I took a bold step. People beat on me. People disagree with me, but thank God the decision I took and the step that I took have gained a fruitful result. I was the only Liberian that saw the need for President Weah to return to the country. I firstly decided to give an opinion on it on the show, and then people started to beat on me. And for me, I'm a kind of guy who, when I decide to take a position and when people going against it, and I don't see the need why people should go against my position, then I can go a little step further. So I went ahead again. I said, okay, I will do an open letter to former President Weah. I was still calling President Weah because once a president, always a president. And I know what he said to me when he responded. And today he's back in the country. So I'm a proud man. I took a bold step. People beat on me, and President Weah listening to me. So I want to say, President Weah, thank you for listening to me, and you're back in the country. I hope that everything that I stated in that letter, you will work towards it. So, Winda, that's it for my end.
Thank you very much, Dapana. Let's go to Gus and hear from Gus. Gus, you've been following the show, and the resignation of the chairman of the CDC and the president arrival at the Rabat International Airport. He was deprived to use the presidential lodge. So let's hear from you.
First of all, good morning, Dapana, Wendell, and the people of Liberia. I want to address the situation that you mentioned. Again, this is where these things arises from. We say we want to talk in the back, but we bring it out here. Truth is this: the president's schedule was scheduled to come back. Again, the president stated clearly yesterday. Anybody that really cares will understand what this man has gone through for 6 years. He has a son that was a teenager, son that he took to Europe before he became president, a son that is doing very well, a son that he has not had the time to spend enough time with because of all of the things he had to do in Liberia. After election, there's something called unwinding. You go and recharge, you go and relax a little bit. That's what a vacation was, and that's what the president even stated when he came back. Okay? No amount of letter or whatever was going to push the president back. My brother, it was a great open letter. Okay? Engagement with the president, we knew what the president was doing and all of that, but the president needed time away. No matter how much politics there were, he had to. There's no way he could engage in the situation. You know, I listened last night to some of the stuff that went through with that whole denial of the president going through there. Mandela Cooper and other people came on. Look, how could President Weah deal with people like that right after an election, an embattled election, if he just stay on the ground and fight? That is not the kind of man, the kind of president he is. He had to take his time and then go relax and come back. And my brother, Dapana, I never went against you. Okay? Everything I've said to you on this program.
Because they respond not to you. Even my auditor don't disagree with me. Not other people. But it's not. I didn't mention you, guys. Yeah, it's general. Yeah.
Okay. I was just trying to tell you I wasn't.
Okay.
Okay. So just skip. Again, is difference of opinion does not mean we argue. Okay. Again, I'm just trying to
that's the thing there. This thing we do on this show here, we just disagree to agree. That's all. I don't know why people are complaining.
Okay. So again, for me, Gus Corma himself as a professional, I take time to recharge and do things. Things happen in my life. I've got to stop for a second and recalibrate, and do before I engage people. So I think it was in good faith that the president did what he did, and he's back. What about Malu resignation? First of all, I want to commend the brother Malu for being a steadfast individual. I'll be honest with you, he was somewhat disrespected a lot. I know he had his issues in the sense of that video, that audio leak that came out early on. But I think Malu did everything he could to hold the party together. He did everything he could to be respectful, knowing that he erred, and didn't go out there and argue. But you know what? He acted like a responsible person. He knew the mistake he made. He knew people were going to take advantage of it, and he continued to, you know. But Malu, I want to tell you what you did here was awesome, because most people that were just interested in job, we see the current chairman, first thing he wanted was a job. You didn't get a job in 6 years. So, you know, that's an example for young CDCians to see. Those are the people I want to praise. With everything going on, I haven't heard Malu going out in public, airing out his issues like some of the other people do. That right there is respect across the board. CDCians or non-CDCians, Liberians of all walk of life, Shuhil, Malu, and hopefully other chairmen can exhibit such a tendency that Malu exhibited. Going down to what happened yesterday, I am appalled, I am ashamed as a Liberian to see. You know, I saw the argument from all kinds of places. Oh, the president cannot go through the presidential lounge, she can go to the VIP lounge, blah, blah, blah. First thing that came to mind was this. You know, this is what people like President Weah was gifted to us. In our world, Liberia, we are not used to former presidents. I think that's the problem. We don't realize, even us citizens, all the things we're having. Okay, I'm not praising Joseph Boakai. He's a president now, but I want to make sure the next CDCN is respected the same way. That's what we have to do. But if for some reason we struggle with that, how can an immediate former president who saw the need to build such a executive lounge not even be respected? The executive mansion that you guys sit in today for 12 years, you didn't do anything about. This man did it. Make your government look presidential. Make your government look modern. Make your government look appropriate. Make your country, forget government, your country, Liberia. Have anybody taken the time to look at the images that come from the executive mansion compared to 12 years when Madame Saliva in office, when we were working out of people's house, when we were working out of that foreign ministry? Do you see the images of foreign dignitaries? That takes a human being or man who is from that country, that believes in that country, that did everything he could with all of the issues that we have financially to make sure those symbols, those emblems of us are recognized and are shining to show what Liberia truly is. And you don't have this common decency to even respect him on his way back after his first, entrance to your country after election. First of all, leaving the country was one of the best things for President Weah. Some people in CDC will tell you no, he should have never gone. He should have started fighting with you right away. But that's not the man he is. He took his people out of positions. I'm going to say this here because I know this. Some people talk to me all the time in the back. President Weah signed an executive order for people to get out of the way so this government can come in. You know why he did that? He wants to make sure when another CDC or another party take over public office, let the other people get out of the way. Let that person go ahead and take the step. The next people take the step to clean up and start what they want to without any hindrance or any issues. We have to think beyond ourselves, people. If we're only thinking about ourselves, this country will go into chaos. The thing that's happening to our neighboring country is people thinking about ourselves. Thank you, Wendell.
Thank you. Let's Kapana, you want to chip in?
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Wendell. My big brother, God is a big brother. People shouldn't get it twisted. This man, myself, we have a lot of things in common. We talk behind the scene. Sometimes we talk for 15, 30, sometimes.
You can talk behind the scene, but you can make flower.
But we don't make flower. We only disagree on issues. That's all. We don't make flower. But the father of my head is a big brother. But the father of my head is that sometimes I don't want for him to be speaking as presidential aide or press secretary to the president, former president. When I wrote that communication, President Weah responded to me. He doesn't know what President Weah said to me. The only reason why I haven't published it because I sent it to all of the open public group. He didn't respond to me there. He responded to me in private. So I didn't to diverse it to the public. He don't know what President Weah said to me. So that letter thing, President Weah respected my view and I know what he told me. So let's leave it. But Wendell, this is very much concerning. One thing God failed to state, the presidential VIP presidential laws that they deny President Weah of, he built it. He built it. That place was dedicated.
But I said that.
Oh, okay, maybe you know how to work now.
It was dedicated and commissioned by the president in December.
Yeah, this man.
But it's named after Claude Marie Weah.
Claude Marie Weah.
Come on.
Can you imagine this man came into the country and you deny this man, and then you get sometimes our females when they eat power, they are the reasons why the people can go against them harshly. There's they're respecting women. But I don't think the president should be speaking recklessly, be arrogant. She is not serving herself. She's serving the Republic of Liberia. She is the press secretary to the president, and the president, we elected him. We stood in the rain and sun. We gave him the mantle of authority. If Baka was not going to be elected as president, she was never going to be a press secretary. And we are talking about a former president, the man who has a huge commanding in the country. How many margin you want with? 15, 20,000. You think President we are couldn't run to the Supreme Court? You think he couldn't step on it, hold on to power? He could have done it. But he felt that it was not going to be good for Liberia because he's a man of peace. Today, all of the good things the man did, the man gave you guys smooth ride. Even when Baka fainted, he was concerned. Before he could even leave the country, he visited Baka at his house to make sure that Baka was safe. Who could have done that? When President Weah won the election 2017 with your and God, he paid a visit to Baka. Did Baka did such? No, he didn't. He won. He started showing jabs at President Weah. He started saying all kind of negative things about the man. All the way the man deserves getting power. So we are seeing witch hunt. And the witch hunt now is showing disrespect to our leader. And we will not sit here and allow people who are power greedy, people who are so obsessed with power, less than 2 months, now you are doing all kind of wrong things. It's wrong. We shouldn't be encouraging this. I listened to her on OKFM. She couldn't justify nothing. And even when I listened to Karasu said when they called the minister of state, he said, hey man, why they did that? You can't be doing that to a leader. What kind of justification you want to justify? Ghanaian president went there, they passed through that place. All the people have been passing through that same place. Today, you deny President Weah and you want to justify it, they should be ashamed of themselves. If they want to make Liberia chaotic, we are not prepared for that. We want Liberia to be peaceful. We want for President Weah's legacy to live on. So they should stop provoking us. They should stop. I want to call Ali Sila to advance the West. She should slow down. She should address the issue nationally. She shouldn't be personal about addressing issues. She's a national state woman. Thank you, Winnie.
Thank you very much. I think you guys have said it all. Everything I wanted to say, you guys have said it. And so, let me not take much of the time. And so we'll just go to the phone lines and hear from the people. But, like Dapana said in his closing, Liberia is the only country we have. So when you do these things, these are provocation. These are things that lead to chaos. Do you know who is President Weah? Do you know the command this person has, that you would treat him in that form and manner? The former immediate president, not even for 5, 6 years. I mean, somebody who just left the stage. Not even 2 months. And you treated him in that form and manner. Our former president is coming back into the country. And the executive launch that was built or dedicated, commissioned by our former president, you deny him from using that executive or VIP launch. This is so sad for our country. This is so sad for our country. Baka, I don't know who instructed, whatever that instruction came from, to deny the president from using the VIP launch. It's wrong. It's wrong, Baka. You're forgetting to know that, you're not going to be in power for the rest of your life. Tomorrow, when you are out of power, you're going to use that same launch to come
I'm sorry for cutting you off. We need to remind Baka. Lesson the preacher said, when he fell down, he never died. It was President Weah who spent money to fly him to America, for him to do his medical stuff. He need to be reminded. He was former vice president, not even president, but former vice president. For President Weah step up to help him out. So he needs to be reminded. So that witch hunt, he needs to be reminded why he doing his witch hunt. Thank you.
Let me just come in real quick on that. By the way, and this is why every citizen, I don't care if you're UPIS or whatsoever. Again, the argument got to be beyond this. This man, President Weah, his role before he even became president has always been to keep the peace. Always been to keep the peace. You won an election, and the man gave you nothing. He did the honorable thing. Everything he has done is all to maintain and keep our peace. And this is what we want. You're agitating the people. You're making the people that want people like President Weah to not be what they are. Because let's be honest, we are all certain kind of people. President Weah don't like fight. Okay? I don't like fight. Because when I fight, I can fight ugly. So I don't like to fight. I like to leave it like that. So to be doing this, every Liberian should be ashamed of this and need to hold this government accountable for that single action that it did. They just passed.
Yes.
Do you know how the international world is looking at us?
That's a total disrespect to the former president. And
When the
I mean,
international world look
exactly.
at us, yes,
You know, we shouldn't sit and just allow.
That's what
And,
they want.
and you know, the thing is, they say VIP launch. VIP for very important personalities. And President Weah is one. He's the former president of Liberia. All right. So the way he was treated, it was, I don't know, but we would not sit here and allow this to just go down the drain. No, we will not sit here and allow this. We expect the Ministry of Information to come up with a position statement, because whosoever instructed the authorities at the Rabat International Airport to deny the president of having access to, you know, the VIP lounge, you know, they should be brought to book.
Yeah, and they will hear from the citizens, because we that want to keep this peace will be heard from, because Mr. Boakai should have something to say about this, and the disrespect of a former president is setting the stage for him, Mr. Boakai, to get disrespect himself.
So because the name there is Marie Claire Weah VIP Lounge. All right, VIP. They ain't say presidential lounge.
Yeah.
All right, they say VIP. So all the VIPs, we know your Chief Justice that VIP, the Senate Pro Tempore that VIP, the Speaker that VIP, the former president that VIP, former President Ellen that VIP. So are you telling us these people wouldn't have access to this VIP lounge?
Even you and I, VIP, if the man decide to make us our guests.
I'm telling you. Yeah, man, it's wrong. Oh, we shouldn't be doing this. Oh, the name President Weah in this country is not a name that people should take so.
Definitely, Windia. And Baga to read the wisdom now. He's a male wisdom.
Yeah, that did not happen. President Boakai, if you are listening and you're able, Lieutenant Jerry Limerick Pierre, you just got confirmed. I'm quite sure you are a day 2 in office. So your office need to come up with a position statement. They should be condemned in the strongest terms.
And when they're in other countries, heads will roll.
Yeah, exactly.
In other countries, heads will roll over this.
But when they're in God, I don't know why you are calling on Jeremy Pia. The presidential press secretary, Winnie, can you go on her page and read what she said? I beg you, man. She said that I know that cheap political propaganda, baseless political propaganda. That's what she said. Go there, Winnie. Go there, please. Go there and read it for the public. That's what the woman said.
All right, let's take few calls while I'm trying to get this. We'll go to the phone lines because time is not in our favor. So let's take few calls. Those of you listening, we have the local lines active for you: 0776 104 104, 086 500 104, and the WhatsApp line is for those of you outside Liberia. The WhatsApp line +231 86 500 104. If you are there, you can call and make your contribution. We'll give each of you 30 seconds to speak. Let's take you as our very first caller. Okay, let me bring in our very first caller. Good afternoon. Okay, we just lost you, and now let's take another person on this line.
Yeah, good afternoon.
You okay with that kind of feedback you gave us? Because I was just about to cut you off. Go ahead with your name and where you calling from.
Yeah, my name is Tito Kwa, calling from Reda.
All right, go ahead. You have 30 seconds to speak. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I just want to thank for the show. And I would say that the president will never take action what happened yesterday. Because in the know, if you are not in the know, by today, from the morning up to now, it's supposed to call for press conference and tell that people that the individual that say the other people on the executive should be just question, and that person is lying or is telling you to take the point to the law. When you are not yet coming out to say anything, even up yesterday, it happened to us and you are not yet condemning it. So, the security better say the other thing for the executive, Maka is in the law and you will not say anything about him.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's take another person, but before I take that person, let me read what was posted 20 hours ago by Kola Fofana. She says here, we have a government to run. We would not be in the business of responding to baseless propaganda. Liberia has one president and JMB is the man. We would not be distracted. All right, and so that's it. All right. So that's it. That was the comment posted on the Facebook page of the press secretary. Let's talk to this person. Hello?
Hello, how you doing?
I'm okay. Thank you. Welcome to the show. Tell us your name and where you calling from.
This is Obadiah. We don't come from Mambakwe.
Let's hear you in 30 seconds, Obadiah.
Thanks for the show. I just want to ask a question to you guys in the studio.
No, we're not here to answer questions. Just make your contribution. We're not in the mood. This is not question and answer, period.
Okay, fine. We are going to have one president, which is JMB.
Somebody told you we had two presidents, Mr. Fool. I'm bringing out kind of stupid argument here. We're talking about one president. They said somebody told you we had two presidents. Let's talk to you. Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah,
yeah, welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Yeah, this is in English. I'll call you from Kawa Nijoy. What is going on now is a clear manifestation that Joseph Boakai does not equal the weight of a presidency. And whatsoever thing that comes from Kola Fofana Mall is instructed by Joseph Yaman Boakai. They may, instead of trying to reconcile the country and keep intensifying things, and this is wrong. We call it on Joseph Boakai to desist from his habit.
Thank you. Let's take this person. Hello?
Yes, good morning, Wundia, Tapana, and God.
Your name and where you calling from? 30 seconds, please.
Yeah, I'm Peter the Ricasso. I come from another street in Lower Johnsonville.
Go ahead.
You know, what happened yesterday, absolutely, and it's just a quite unfortunate situation on the part of President Joseph Yaman Boakai, who people claim to be the most experienced and a humble man. How will you behave like that to a man that really took care of you when you were a vice president?
My man, let's forget about who took care of who and all of that. This man we're speaking of is the former immediate president of Liberia.
Absolutely, and he formed part of the VIP and he controlled a huge population of the Liberian society, even more than Joseph Boakai. So look at the VIP launch that they built here early when they were in power, looking at kids that antiquated material. So when we came to power, he built a modern now VIP launch that is up to international standard.
Thank you. Up to international standard. Let's talk to Lady Yeke. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, when I did, Papa.
I'm fine, thank you. Let's hear you quickly. No time.
Okay, no time. Thank you. Let me say hi to boss and my CEO, Dapana Luther Smith. This is my RCC. Lady Yeke on the land. No window. Let's be real to ourselves. People calling on platform talking about president. We have no business using our law. It's wrong. They were there 12 years, but they couldn't be. They were looking at market kitchen. All the poor you see. And they were mocking and put everything and said today they place here is not good for the people. And today place over there. They may not even a ship of himself called Joseph Yaman Boakai. Talking about president. That's why you start place. They call it for the lacking the place of President Boakai. I mean, President William. It is right enough right. The thing they're looking for, the government is breaking. To be sure in the corner, they already won the election. Then let's leave the alternate. They already want to say the president they won, we agree. They want to start choice to our own house this zero. It's a choice to our because they live in your class. That's the way we will start up to react. And when we react, it will be bad, it will be the war show. So we beg you that please. The children some of people go react because we have a very cool background. But we have people we get a cool man. But we're telling the children purpose that we are. You need a peace out of this country all over the world. The children 10% we are, then they will take us. Thank you.
Thank you, Lady Yeke, formerly Masisi. Let's talk to the man Adomso Isaac. Adomso, good afternoon and welcome to the show. No time. Let's hear you quickly.
Yeah. Thank you, William. And let me say, hats up to our brothers. This is the governor for district number 10, Adomso Isaac. You know, they think some of us that come from the Christian background, we want to say this to our religious leader there in the land, the father there in the land, the council of churches. This is about time that you people get involved with what is going on in the country. Look, Liberia, I don't know how people understand the word VIP. President William remain VIP. That man is one of the best that Liberia ever had. We get this regard for you being ex-president. But that coming yesterday, President William, it's just that it was not announced yesterday. But what if that people come to be over party yesterday? You see the kind of thing that are coming up in the country. We just tell God thank you for the peace portrait, the humanitarian president that we had in the past, and he continued to maintain the peace of this country. We want to say bravo to him. Oh man, God will continue to be with you as you continue to live your private life with your family. We are around. Thank you.
Thank you, Adomso. Thank you for your contribution. Let's take you this caller. Good afternoon.
Yeah, hello, window.
Yes, good afternoon. You have to be fast on the line now. No time. We're trying to squeeze in some calls.
Good afternoon, window. My name is Ishmael Sion, better known as Wycliffe, and I speak.
Ishmael Sion is okay for you. Let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, window. Our president of this country, he feel that he can fabulate and do things out of the way, going against people, citizens of this country. The place that he telling our former president to not pass, that cloud we have and law. Like he don't want to pay like Katumu Baka ni on a Senegal place that today in stopping president we have to not pass there. Look, our president shouldn't be doing this. He's violating the constitution of this country. He shouldn't be doing this to people citizens. Let our president here, he's doing a lot of things in this country, taking people from turning position because he feel that they are sedition and he's going against people every day.
Thank you. He's going against people every day. Let's take you. Sorry, I will take another caller without feedback. Just move away from the noise and call me. Hello? Hello? Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, welcome to the show.
Yeah, with Vavinality.
I'm all right.
Yeah, I just want to tell you that the thing what they're doing, what Baka doing. That's what happened yesterday. Baka well or it. Well, Baka not well or last thing what happened yesterday to the president, to our own president. Next time I did, he not come out to talk. But from yesterday morning until today, Baka not said nothing about it. And when we are not saying something about it, we will say something about it.
Okay.
So he must stop something that will satisfy us.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let me read out a few comments and then we go from here. We don't have time, like I said. So let me go to the comment section and read out a few comments. Then we come back and close up. All right. Let me take you KP Country first. Says hi. Right. We have KP Country first. Says hi. Willem Hoff says, good morning, Freedom Family. I'm watching you from Minnesota, USA. Vinicius Junior Bar is following live from district number 16. Emmanuel Broad says, good morning, Wendell and Esther. James C. Ellis says, good morning. I'm watching you guys live from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Emmanuel Broad says from the George Floyd Memorial Square in Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA. I am happy to be here once again with the Print News family on Freedom Radio this Wednesday. And Abraham Glassy says watching from Duper Road Junction. Maori Soiree, Chelsea. Good morning, Wendell and Esther. Watching you from Congo Town around Nigeria House. All right. Segway EW says watching you from River G. That's the Wepo Kowican. All right. Wapo Kowican. All right. This one says, I am not happy for the chairman resignation. It will be better our standard bearer to call Molu and find solutions. From Mahuru Chelsea Soiree. And this one from Feloncio Bright Crawford says President Obama and his family left the country to an island for vacation when he gave over power to Donald Trump. And Loretta B. Dwyer says hi. E. Solomon D. Dwyer says Bwaka, that complete mess and embarrassment. David Yinkan says, I'm watching you from compound number 3, Grand Bassa County. Lack, thank you so much for the show. Naomi Fort, it says, good morning, my sweet family. Thanks for the program. I'm watching you from Congo Town Back Road. God bless you guys always. And God bless you too, Mother Naomi Fort, our old mom. All right, we also want to wish you a faster recovery. Sonny M. Nunu Kolo says that action to Mr. Weah is exacerbating Liberia, he says. And Vamudi Donzo says the hate for George Weah have turned them blind. And Feloncio Bright Crawford says, leave President Weah alone. The Bible said, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. With God watch is coming for them. That's God wrath is coming for them. And Julia Wonwa is following from Johnsonville. Sam Livingstone, Unbreakable Stone, says there are 8 individuals that are allowed to use the VIP lounge. 1, the president. 2, the vice president. 3, the pro tem full speaker of the House. 5, the chief justice. The former president, the former vice president, and the former first lady of Liberia. These are people. This is why when Bwaka was former vice president, he was always using the VIP. He always used the VIP. All right. And Isabella Ferguson says, I don't blame them. They are just looking for a problem. And Mary Tully says, good morning, following you from district number 13. Isabella Ferguson, yes, sorry, I didn't greet you guys. Morning, Freedom Family. And Boyman G. Sharif says, I'm watching you guys from USA, Minnesota. Crystal, you guys, thank you. And Wiata Johnson says, let the government tell us who's supposed to use the launch so this cannot occur again. Let it be cleared and who they consider VIP. All right. Fort Junior Ava says, good morning, Freedom Family. I'm watching you from ELW Junction. Welcome back, my favorite president, George Weah. And J City 29 says, I am Jeremiah City Bella of Spain. All right. George Weah says, good morning, Freedom Family. I am watching you from Pennsylvania. I am happy to hear the act of President Bwaka carry on to our beloved leader, George Weah. And Anthony G. Duncan says, President Bwaka government cannot withstand the heated pressures from former President Weah, stood as a president. Major political parties went together against we are led government, and we are managed to control with Waka government. No way they cannot stand the tension. We are stood during his regime. All right. And Joseph Arrow Moba says, good afternoon. Watching you from Boys Town, Lower Magibie County. Peterson Doses, good afternoon, guys. Thanks for the show. May God continue to bless you all. Jeff Quinn Cuyeta says, good afternoon. Uncle Nimle, I am watching you from Lapasi, West Point. Old man Joe is a disgrace to Liberia. And Duete says, Wendell, I am so angry since yesterday. Good morning from my Ann, Minnesota. All right, folks, those are all the comments. We'll go to our guys now to take a minute each, and then we go home.
Yeah, I'll go so before my brother start firing. Look, yesterday, President, we are all UCDCN just go watch his reaction. It's as much as they tried to embarrass him. Some of us, where we were born, did not determine where we end up. The life we live today is more merciful or gracious than we ever thought we will. But it doesn't change who we are. That's what the president exhibited. Whatever they wanted, he didn't show it. You saw no grumble, you saw no argument. So all the people that are running around, we got only one president, blah, blah, blah. There's a reason why they always call the president regardless of how long they've been out of office. President Weah exhibited the class that some of us, the reason why I'm 47 years old, this man is my idol, is because of what he exhibited yesterday. You cannot shame a man that has been graced by the Almighty God, that has been blessed with everything, and never use that everything over another person. This is why when you try to shame him yesterday, it didn't matter. The international community saw it. The international community will see this. This will be a mark that everybody will remember. If something happens, they'll remember how it happened. Just go back to everything that's happened in our country history. There's always one incident that caused an issue. And that incident is marked by somebody idiocy. Somebody thinking they're so mean or bad to another person, they don't use their better judgment, because that's what idiot person does. They don't use their better judgment. They use the judgment of their feelings. Because they're mad, they just get angry, they say whatever they want. President Weah said, no, I represent a bigger group. That group is the ordinary people of this country who saw me as their president, who, after I left office, I still agitated. But yet, I have to continue to be the mature person in this room over a president that is almost twice my age, that allows his people to treat me in such a manner. In not even 2 years, not even 3 years, in 2 months, President Weah had never made any condescending statement towards this president. So you know what, Mr. President, thank you. And the entourage, you guys handle yourself well, you respect the Liberia well. Thank you guys, I always enjoy my time here.
Thank you. Let's go to Dakpana so we can go. Dakpana, let's hear you.
Winner, thank you. Starting work now, my background noise. Thanks.
Okay, guys, we'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow is What's on Your Mind edition of the program from the Print News. Thanks to all of you for your contribution. Let's put Liberia first. Let's always learn to keep the peace, because Liberia is all we have. Take care and do have a pleasant midweek.